Good morning and welcome to the Daily Dialogue, live from our very own DIA, your number one source of all student news. Let's have a look at some of today's most shocking headlines.
Good morning and buckle up, buckaroos. Breaking news. 30 seniors caught skipping language classes in fourth period today. They were found drinking coffee in Mississippi's office. All students declared their university deadlines were due this week.
Unbelievable. 3 students were found sleeping during class. And you'd think with all that coffee, they'd be able to manage to concentrate.
Well, hear this. We were not able to find a single student who has been present to every TOK lesson this year. And if we have a look at the attendance for CAS, the numbers are even more shocking.
We'd like to end today's show with some reminders for those senior students to abide by, especially the school rules. Please roll those sleeves down. You must attend all classes, even languages. And last night was the season finale for Suits. Is not a valid excuse for an absence. I just received a call from security. All students have left their classrooms and are disrupting classes with their singing and dancing all over the school.
Oh no! What are those kids up to now?
This shit that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Styling, wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty.
I have never seen anything like this before.
In my time, students were well disciplined and came to school to study and not fool around.
They've been dancing on the hallways, playing loud music, and misusing school facilities.
These students are out of control.
I received 20 messages from teachers and other staff complaining about the noise level and disruption caused by the senior class.
We must investigate the situation and reprimand the students responsible for this chaos.
Let's begin interrogating some of these key aspects and suspects.
One word to describe senior year.
Absolutely mental.
Can I speak in Spanish?
Incandescent.
What the hell is that?
Oh my god, I don't want to swear.
Puta.
Bittersweet. Yeah, same. Bittersweet.
Bittersweet. There we go.
Most memorable moment of the year.
I think the trip to the Rickshaws Hotel was really fun.
When male strippers. Nice.
Seeing the dancers at DP retreat. That was Year 7 when I got suspended for saying I'm your father to a
How many classes did you skip this year?
I don't know.
This is how we get detentions. Why are you asking this question?
Just skipped 3 today. I'm a perfect student who's feeling
Wait guys, we've had 100% attendance, I think.
No, actually, I know. I feel bad. What did teachers do? They will.
I'm pretty sure there's people who say no.
I don't know.
I skip the subject that doesn't have a teacher. Miss Pam is never in
Miss
class.
Pam is never in class.
It doesn't
She
count.
forgets she has.
No one
Shut
ever
up, you're paying school fees, bro. I don't see you coming in all.
yeah. You.
Alan, what do you... Me?
100% attendance.
How many naps in school did you take this year?
Not
Not that many actually.
No, I just like sleep at home and come
3 naps a week minimum. Like 1 in Spanish, 1 in math, and 1 in English. Like 3.
I've slept more in school than I have at home.
Econ is like sort of like a haven for us to just nap.
You know, every teacher's voice is so beautiful, it just makes us fall asleep.
I actually counted this. 12.
What was your most embarrassing moment of the year?
The fact that I'm sitting here with these guys and not other people.
And talked about Royal Hall of Application to this Canadian university for the entire lunch.
Basically every math period.
Yeah. And he was like, so where is situated. I thought they were going to show me a UK map, and they showed me like Canada. Oh no!
That's your tattoo. Your tattoo is probably
I feel like David has a lot.
When Maher pulled down my pants in lunch.
Best moment with a teacher.
Miss Dunn. Hottest sight to ever.
Mr. L blew me a kiss once. So anytime Mr. Kelly mentioned anything about Ireland.
Basically, she said if I fall in the whitewater rafting and you save me, you can swear all you want, because I had a problem with swearing. So then I said, are you serious, miss? She said, yes. I said, shake on it. She shook on it. I pushed her inside, pulled her back out, and I said, I saved your life.
For my folder with all my tests, and he said that he keeps it in his office because he likes it to be close to him.
every moment, Mr. Fonseca.
I've
I
traveled
think
with
that's
Mr.
supposed
Fonseca to 2 different countries, and
one of those.
it's fair to say that I've had some pretty high moments with him.
Take a medical report to Mr. Banyan, and he comes up and says you're lying about it.
How many illegal drivers do you guys have in your group?
Are you guys working for the police or something?
We all take the metro.
Me. One. I drove a whole circle around the thing, and I'm only 17. Also, I drove in an empty parking lot in Global Village once.
None.
Oh no!
I said it's illegal as fuck.
Actually, a teacher can count for over 5.
I was like,
You have in your group.
What is driving?
Just.
Biggest one.
Which TV show best represents your group dynamic?
The Walking Dead.
Game of Thrones, because we're all like brothers and sisters, but some weird shit has happened. Please welcome Ross and Rachel.
One of us dies every day? No, everyone's a snake. Turns out all characters become snakes.
The TV show that best describes my life in the school is How to Get Away with Murder.
And one song as a group that you guys think sums up senior year.
You can dance. We're not doing the static song.
Waiting for love.
No.
As a group.
No, that sums up your year.
As a group.
No, Pooja, waiting for love applies to you as well. Neha, you too. I don't know why you're smiling. I don't know, it's okay. You're getting there. I'm lucky. You're waiting for me all the time, so it's okay. Monday left me broken. Tuesday I was through with hoping. Hello, Rachel. Let's go.
Nigga, why you babysitting? Only 2 or 3 shots. I'ma show you how to turn it up a notch. First you get a swimming pool full of liquor, then you dive in it. Pool full of liquor, then you dive in it. Don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message after the tone. Today I swear I'm not doing anything, nothing at all.
One thing you'll miss about DIA.
People here.
Cheese bread. Manish, yes. Leaving everything. Mississippi coffee and just going there and chilling.
Cheese bread.
Is definitely the few teachers I've had over the years and this year that have really impacted who I am.
Honestly, the one thing I'll miss the most are the memories I've made with my friends.
Be scaring the kids with like a look. Because like I really enjoy being a senior because I can totally abuse that power and just go like.
I miss the wolves then.
I think I'm gonna miss like ditching the majority of my classes and spending it in Sydney's office.
Now he prepares for like A, C, D, on all the tests. I'm like, he predicted this question. I missed the whole gen.
Her, for sure.
About DI itself, maybe mostly the fact that they will be going to UK. So I don't know if we'll meet. So like 7 years.
Last words or advice you have for any year 12 coming in or anyone joining DA?
Drop out!
Don't
do it. Don't
Get out
do
while
it.
you can.
Do A-levels.
Don't shut anyone out. Open yourself to everyone you possibly can because you never realize who will actually end up being there for you. And regardless of whether they reciprocate or not, I feel like it's just everyone just deserves. Everyone deserves to be in your life.
All your teachers will be like, oh, your EE is due in 2 weeks, your IA is due after tomorrow. But in reality, they're actually due 1 month before our exams.
If it doesn't matter in like the next 3 years, forget about it. One thing also, like, especially in year 13, since it's your last year, there's a lot of work to do, but enjoy the time you have.
Yeah. Don't overwork. So if you can't do it anymore, just stop and go out.
And get some food.
Yeah.
Tell them to go to every gathering they can and not miss
Yeah.
any of them. Because I really regret missing International Day and all of this. And go for it.
Just get lit.
Yeah, lit.
Don't use your phone in the exam.
I guess we must close the case. Despite all the trouble they have caused, they really meant no harm.
Oh, they sure are a funny bunch. Remember the mess we made at the DP retreat to keep them in their rooms after curfew?
And all of those sports days and performances they have put together over the years to showcase their talents. They have left so many wonderful memories behind.
So this is what you meant when you said that you would spend. And now it's time to build from the bottom of the pit right to the top. Don't hold back. Packing my bags and giving the academy a rain check. I don't ever want to let you down. I don't ever want to leave this town. 'Cause after all, the city never sleeps at night. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than that. I'll admit I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? So this is where you fell, and I am left to sell. The path to heaven runs through miles of clouded hell, right to the top. Don't look back. Turning to rags and giving the commodities a rain check. I don't ever want to let you down. I don't ever want to leave this town. 'Cause after all, the city never sleeps at night. It's time to begin.
One word to describe the class of 2017.
Big. Difficult one. I don't know. Should I be nice or should I be brutal? Talkative.
Amazing.
Vibrant. Annoying.
Awesome. It's just absolutely awesome.
How many more words do you want?
Who is the biggest party animal?
Shashank. I would agree there. Total Shashank. And his.
God. 4th of July.
4th of July, like 1, 2, 3, 4?
4th of
Party animal. Oh, not one. There are plenty in my class. Shashank. Yeah. Always in a different state of mind in parties. Daksh. Yeah. Hussein. Abdullah. Okay. These are all people who have fun.
What was the most memorable moment of the year?
Hannah Kasha is the most memorable moment of my year.
So like when I'm teaching economics and then somebody or the other. Usually Kareem will start off on something and go completely and totally off tangent, and everybody's saying, what? Can we get back to Kareem? But it's good fun. It's a distraction and it's nice. Drew being quiet.
What's your relationship like with Miss Wise?
Oh! Shut up, Drew! That's my relationship, that's all!
I think my memorable moment was when Mahir sauntered into my office thinking like he knows it all and yet asking for help for the reference letter and his essays. Mahir.
And for me, acceptances that are still trickling in are most amazing when kids come and say, got in! Yes. Be happy about it, be thrilled.
My favourite moment with the year group was the trip to Sri Lanka. I think the trip to Sri Lanka was a different insight of seeing different students, particular students on flights, you know, asking certain things that they shouldn't have been asking, seeing SARP interact and seeing certain love dynamics, certain trips pulling people away, and then as soon as they come back, like magnets, straight away. So I think seeing that interaction outside the school, I think for this year group, it was definitely the Sri Lanka trip.
Who do you think is the most likely to go to jail? Maybe one guy and one girl.
So difficult, eh?
I can tell you plenty will be in trouble in the future, but not jail.
Most likely to go to jail.
You don't think Sarah would go to jail?
No.
I'd have to say most likely to go to jail would probably be
Arjun.
Sanjay. Say Sanjay. He's quiet, he's cunning, he's smart as hell. I can see him going to jail for some financial irregularities, you know. He's going to do something that he shouldn't have done, so I can see him being smart.
Neha.
Why?
Because she's got naughty eyes.
Arjun good with experience, but I think he's changing. I think he's changing now. He's changing, for sure. And I can see the change in him, so I'm happy about it.
So if there is a change in him, how can he end up in jail?
Yeah, but then for the previous things, he can still. Hannah and Kasha.
One thing you'll miss about the class of 2017.
Your presence in our office.
Absolutely. The noise, the presence, the comfort zone that you'll have in my office. I love that, and I miss that a lot. We will miss that a lot. We love you.
The maturity, the level of maturity you guys have is just outstanding. And when I think back on how I would have behaved at your age, there's no way I would have had that level of maturity.
Any advice for the future?
Don't give up. I think life only starts now. You will go to university, you'll have good days and bad days, you'll have temptations. A lot of things within university will not go against you or not go your way. The thing about it is to be strong, be courageous, and always be true to yourself. If you're confident in your abilities and what you do, please stand up for it. And also ask for help. There is a lot of people who are too proud to ask for help, but they're the ones who struggle the most. So enjoy the next couple of years of university, make the most of it, and as I always say, welcome to come back anytime, and I'm sure I might see you in Ireland sometime.
Don't worry so much, and learn to appreciate the really little things in life. They'll take you a long, long way.
You're going to go on to do everything wonderfully well academically. You're going to go on to the university of your choice, and you're going to get all the jobs that you want, and you're going to earn lots of money and all the rest of the things that come with it. But it's extremely important to fight the good fight. It's extremely important to hold up your flag and fight for the cause of others, especially when they can't fight for themselves. Find it in your heart to do that at some point in your life.
Work hard, attend lectures, try not to spend all your time in the pubs and wine bars and discos. Yes, Manchester, Leeds. I was still explaining the nightlife, it's a good one in Leeds. Always make sure you've got money in the bank.
Dream high. Live life fullest. Party hard, study hard. And anything you require, we're always there for you. And we love you. Just be happy and enjoy. Be happy.
By failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail. Goes for a lot of things, but it's self-explanatory.
Thank you for tuning in to this final edition of the dialogue. It's truly been a wonderful journey together.
I'm Mr. Luce, and good night.
Oh, Jeff, I must admit, taking this job was like a marriage. I did say I do to them in September. And it's been quite a roller coaster of a ride.
I kind of think of them like my kids. Like, it's kind of it's nice to have them around, but then again, it's also going to be like, I'm glad to see them go and get out in the world and go into university and have a new chapter in their lives.
Yeah, so much of self-confidence, sometimes to the point of arrogance. But I don't know, it's just, I wish I was like that at 17. I could just take on the world and just do whatever I wanted. They have so much spunk, these kids. That's what I truly admire about them.
But you know what the worst part about all this is? I'll probably be head of year next year for a new group, and I'll have to memorize all their names.
I know. Some of them would walk into this room and I'd go, and you? And they would say, yes, miss, and you? Yes, I'm Zaina. Oh, yeah, Zaina, of course you're Zaina. So many times when I would not remember that name, yeah.
Did you have a year 13 class this year?
I did. And I'm really, really fond of them over the last 2 years, actually. It's been wonderful.
I had a really good year 13 class. I'm going to miss them all.
Yeah, actually I'm going to miss all of these spunky, self-confident, arrogant people. And they're going to be wonderful in the world, I know. But more importantly, they're going to pick up that white flag and fight the good fight, don't you think?
I think they will. Spunky, self-confident, and arrogant.
Yes.
I'm challenged to come up with 3 better adjectives than that.
Signing off.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days.
Heads under the sun, wait for night to fall. Some get what they want. Just pick me up and never let me go. We don't need much.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned.